Welcome to the collective. Everything is exploding. This is my third attempt at a video. I've been having some technical issues. You're looking at my raised bed with my lettuce, Egyptian walking onions. They're awesome. My favorite, and they taste good too. And some perilla in there, some dill, and all that. And then I have my Asian plums, or these are Asian pear. And then my exploded apple tree. Buried in here is my lemons. The grape is taking it over, but it is exploded. Everything looks so nice and pretty. I fixed the gate. The gate has been fixed. Well, actually, I built a new gate, and I think it looks really pretty. The dogs seem to agree. Ah, yes, the backyard. A wonderful testament to all the things I could eat in such a small place. You probably can't see them, but my mantids, they have hatched. And they're all over. Let's see if I can point at one. There. So cute. I've spread them around to some of my vegetable areas. So they're in the hydroponics area that I'll show you. But see, they're so cute. My Asian pear. Used to have one or two, but there are so many Asian pears right now. They're so delicious. I cannot imagine. It only had one or two blooms last year and the year before because it's a young tree. But it's really come through this year, and I hope there's some mystery disease or something that doesn't get to it, or some insect, but we'll see. My fountain's doing good, but it's I'm still being a cheap ass. And my dog's yakking in the background. That's nice. But yeah, so does its purpose. We have a bunch of hummingbirds and everything that are coming in and stopping in. And I have this running during the winter too, so I don't need a feeder. I just have that, and they just drink out of that and have all kinds of fun. I try to have something blooming all year round. Blueberries, I just picked 2 cups. Word of advice, perhaps don't pick them with your dogs, because your dogs learn where blueberries come from, and they will want to eat them too. So as you know, I lied, apparently. I said I wasn't really going to do anything with my hydroponics, but I did manage to get them all ready and configured and kind of cleaned out, and here we are. We have squash. We have some Trombolencio squash, which is that cute thing there, and we'll go take a look at that. This thing can get like 3 feet long, and I love it when I hang them, because then they droop down over the roof. See, I have netting up here, and that's so that the vines can eventually crawl over there, and the fruits just drip down. And this works with pie pumpkins too. The vines are heavy enough to carry the vine pumpkins. So this is my first female flower, and there's one more of a patty pan in here somewhere. There we are. And only one male flower, so I took the liberty of pollinating, but I'm sure there'll be a lot more, but I wanted to get the opportunity to have it pollinated, so I get some early stuff. There are plenty of predators. You can see a little spider. Just almost got a fly, but didn't do too well. I planted some of my mantids on here, so we'll see how that goes. But there's plenty of things to protect my plants from all sorts of crap. I've improved the design so that even though the hydroponic system is not currently pumping with this pump, the sump pump is draining water, because there is a siphon effect that is occurring that is constantly dripping water into each of these buckets. And that's why you hear it, because the thing is so well that, there's enough water to keep the sump pump occupied. Here are my tomatoes. So crazy. They're already up at the roof, and it's mid-July, and so that's pretty fun for me. I didn't want to do too many tomatoes, but as you see, I am a gardener at heart, and it's going to be another nightmare for canning. However, these are my Japanese trefoils, so there won't be too many tomatoes, but they'll be so delicious, and I kind of want to give them out to friends or the food bank or something. I still am volunteering at the food bank, so every Saturday I'll come by for a few hours and help them out. Especially my mission seems to be tying the tomatoes up. So that's an exploded place. Maybe I'll take a video there for you one time. No shortage of apples. These are like an early apple, so I want to get to them quickly before either pests or age get to them, they seem to age really fast. So I just either make them into apple pie or freeze them, or I kind of wouldn't mind trying some new recipes, maybe some applesauce, but we'll see. I don't think I can do cider. I don't know, that's a little involved. Can you see it? I have a mantis on there, and it's one of my transported mantises. There he is, so cute. And he's already doing his job. Well done, Mr. Mantis. On this side I have a lot of peppers and some dogs playing. They're like brothers. I'm so glad I rescued Gage, the yellow one. Oh, here we go. Doing hot laps. I don't let them out here very often, but here we are. They're enjoying their time. But peppers. Peppers look a little skinny, but they're blooming. They didn't do too well this year because I don't know what happened. I couldn't give the food bank a lot of starts for peppers because they just did not flourish. And a lot of them didn't even make it. But these are the ones that did, some of them. And I've already got some nice peppers on them. And we'll take those seeds. A friend of mine gave me some African peppers. Zambuki, maybe? I'll look it up later. But they're kind of like habaneros. They're little bitty ones, but I think they would be great pickled. So I got some seeds. Hopefully I'll plant those probably in a month or two because they'll just go in the greenhouse. As you can see, my backyard I like it. It's pretty. It's my little quiet place to get away from all the dealings of the world. And I'm quite proud and happy about it. I got my grass that I've been working so hard on. You can see it's just so amazing. You can go into the backyard and you can just eat stuff from stuff that you grew and made and nurtured, and I think that's awesome. My vanilla has gone absolutely bonkers, and I'm very happy to see it, and it's just so incredible. But still no blooms yet, but I have a feeling we might see some here shortly. That would be my hope. But I'll keep them going because it's kind of fun. I like the vines. They're really liking when I move the lights. They've got thick, robust leaves and nice thick stems. You can hear my dogs playing in the back. And here are my coffee trees. I've trimmed them a little bit again. This is called a Thai dragon pepper, and I'm not a fan of it. It's sure it's 5 stars, but it's kind of boring, and it just does heat. So it's good to powder it and be done with it. Make a nice powder out of it. But as far as taste, is nothing like the ghost peppers or the habaneros that have the fruity flavor that I really enjoy. So yeah, that's about it with the greenhouse. Not a lot going on. So yeah, pretty much empty. I'll decide what I want to do with it in the winter. But everything else looks good. Here's the dragon fruit, and it's like meh. I'm not going to give you any flowers, but it is a lot happier since I moved the light. So we'll see. That's all you can do as a gardener. Little panorama view for you. My chickens are almost old enough. They're starting to scope out the nest boxes, so that's been really fun. And then we'll go over here, and you'll see some plums. And happy dogs. Especially these two. Brother and sister there. Hi, Bay. Lots of happy doggies. They just had a shower. She beats his ass. So fun. She's the alpha. She's known him since he's been a little pup. And she absolutely loves him. And here's the view of my front yard. We had some work done to the willow. Had a bunch of branches taken off because they were collapsing under the weight of the snow, the wind, and all that. So that wasn't too fun. And you can see that I've got quite a little bit going on. Everything seems to be happy and nice. The poor magnolia had a bad day. It was really in bad shape because the branches kept falling on the willow. So that was fun. A few lilies, not as much as before. Maybe I'll start up again, but we'll see. And my little fountain back there. Everything's growing. More blueberries back there, and that's where Dylan learned that he could get blueberries whenever he wanted when he was out front. See, I'm kind of a fan of the overgrownness and natural. I don't like pruned sterile landscapes, I guess, you know. I want it to kind of look a little rough. I don't like to mow my grass very much. And I just like to have, you know, things everywhere. Which is funny because when you look at the rest of the houses around me, they're just, you know, yard and nothing else. And I like a little shade, and I like, you know, as part of my own place to sit and relax. I won't bother my chickens. Maybe on the next video I'll show you. Maybe they'll be laying by then. That would be cool. Here's where I sit. Dylan likes to sit here too and look at his neighbors. Oh, you can hear a chicken for the first time doing the egg song. I wonder what happened. False alarm, guys. It's my Easter egger, and she made is the first chicken to make the egg song. She's the youngest. That's the weirdest. But no eggs. But she just came out of here, so I'm excited and hopeful. So who knows? Well, that's about it all from me from the collective. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment. I would like to hear your comments on how you're feeling about the videos, how you're enjoying it, or any wisdom that you've been able to get from what I've been showing. And I just hope you've been enjoying the things that I've been showing you in such a small place in the middle of a little city. I hope this inspires you as it has inspired me. And I will see you next time.